Then one of those days where everything goes wrong, you start thinking, maybe the universe just hates me. Like, you step in a puddle, drop your phone, and just for good measure, your boss sends you an email with the subject, quick chat. No, absolutely not, Susan. But here's the thing. Even if Zeus himself throws a lightning bolt at you while you're dodging Susan's passive-aggressive nonsense, he still couldn't control your choices. And that, my friends, is not being dramatic. It's Epictetus himself who said, you can bind up my leg, but not even Zeus has the power to break my freedom of choice. Which is just a fancy way of saying, bad things happen, but your response, that's all you, baby. Now, before we get all deep and philosophical, let's talk about your freedom of choice. To subscribe. Yes, I see you, watching, judging, but not clicking. Do it now. Or risk getting life advice from that one guy in your WhatsApp group who thinks grind set means 4 hours of sleep and a diet of black coffee and chaos. Also, if you want to support the channel, give us a coffee, because even philosophers need caffeine to tolerate humanity. Links below. So, Epictetus today, legendary Stoic philosopher, former slave, full-time wisdom dropper, basically tells us that life can do all sorts of questionable things to us. See, economic crashes, exes with terrible timing, and whatever happened to Game of Thrones final season. We always have control over one thing, our response. And my response to this muddy path is to, fight through it. Think of it this way. Life is like being contestants on the Great British Bake Off. The judges, also known as the universe, throw in a surprise technical challenge just to ruin your day. But whether you cry into your soggy bottom or your own disaster with dignity, that's on you. Take my mate Alex. Poor guy got ghosted, fired, and locked out of his flat all in the same week. A prime opportunity for a complete meltdown, right? But instead of spiraling into existential dread, he shrugged, ordered a pizza, and started an eBay business of selling ironic t-shirts. Now he makes more money than his old boss and has a thriving love life, mostly with his cat. But still. Moral of that story? Zeus can smite you, but he can't decide whether you turn your misery into a punchline or a personal renaissance. That's all on you. Let's make this practical. Here are 6 good old affirmations. Because instead of chanting I am powerful into a mirror, let's ask the right questions and actually shift our perspective. Number 1. Am I reacting or responding? Do I want the reality show? Do I want to be the reality show contestant who flips the table, or the one who gets the spin-off series? Or the one who stops the rain right now? Number 2. What's the worst thing can actually happen, apart from rain? Is this a real catastrophe? Is this real craziness? I don't know. Or just me being overdramatic because I skipped lunch? Number 3. Would my future self be proud of this choice? Or am I about to make a bad decision that screams questionable life choices in my memoirs? Number 4. Am I giving away my power? Because if Zeus isn't in charge of my choices, Karen from HR definitely shouldn't be. Number 5. Rain stopped. That's good. I think it has at least. Number 5. Is this thought helping me or harming me? If it's the mental equivalent of watching a sad film just to cry, maybe let it go. And lastly, number 6. What's one thing I can control right now? Spoiler, your mindset, your playlist, and whether or not you choose your X wisely. Anyway, in summary, life's going to throw random nonsense your way. You might lose your job, your sanity, or, heaven forbid, Wi-Fi. But unless Zeus himself rocks up to revoke you of your free will, which, historically speaking, he won't, your choices are yours. And that's power. So, let's take our quote and turn it into a 2025 version of Epictetus' wisdom. Life might be a mess, but your mindset doesn't have to be. Own your choices like Zeus owns the sky, or at the very least, like Beyonce owns the music industry. Now, do me a favour, hit that subscribe button, and leave a comment below about the last time you took control of a chaotic situation, and if you're feeling generous, there's that coffee. I always do like a coffee, because deep thought requires caffeine. And Zeus, not covering my expenses. Before you go, check out the description, full of playlists of mindset upgrades, philosophical breakdowns, and content that'll make you laugh while you think. It's basically like a TED talk. If TED was sarcastic and slightly sleep deprived, see you in the next one. I love you, and I do miss you.